Today we are going to be creating optical illusion art. An optical illusion is when you use lines and patterns to create 3D art. Using these lines and patterns can make it look like your paper is blurring or moving or even popping out at you. But really all it is a flat piece of paper. The only materials you'll need today is a blank piece of paper, a pencil, and an eraser. You can use a marker as well, but that is optional. I'm using a ruler for my flat edge, but you can use a book or even the side of another piece of paper or anything in the classroom that will be easy to grab. Colored markers can also help add some color and pattern to your paper, but they are not essential. Step 1, write your name, your team, your grade, and your date on the back of your paper. Step 2, I'm going to find the center of my paper, and it doesn't have to be a perfect center, and make a little dot. I'm then going to use my straight edge to create straight lines from the dot to the edge of my paper. In order to create a straight line, I'm going to hold my straight edge down as firmly as possible and then use my pencil to create a very light line across the straight edge. I'm going to make my line as light as possible just in case I make a mistake and need to erase it. You want to make sure that your lines are as equally spaced apart as possible. Again, this does not have to be perfect. You can estimate the amount of space in between each line, but they should look relatively equal in the amount of space they have in between each line. The straighter the lines, the more realistic your optical illusion will be. At this point, if you have chosen to use a marker, you will now take your marker and your straight edge and try to very carefully go over your pencil lines. If you make a mistake, it is okay. Don't freak out. Take a deep breath, and in art, we always turn our mistakes into masterpieces. We will be able to fix it and turn it into something that is beautiful. However, if you feel like you have made a mistake that is unable to be fixed, you are welcome to grab a second piece of paper and start again. Once you have finished with your marker lines, you can go ahead and take an eraser and erase any remaining pencil lines that are still visible. This will help clean up your paper. In order to erase, please hold your paper firmly down with one hand, take the eraser with the other hand, and erase the pencil lines. Try not to press your eraser too hard, as you do not want to rip your paper. It is now time to start creating our optical illusion in order to make our paper look 3D. You are going to take your marker or your pencil and start creating curved or irregular lines. Pick one part of your paper and start at the center. You're going to create curved lines that curve facing the center of your paper. You're going to repeat this step in each section of your paper. You can connect the lines, or you can choose to create your curved lines in between the other lines. It is up to you. The most important thing is that you make sure your curved lines are all curved towards the center of your paper. This almost creates the effect of a spider web. Once I have finished going to the edges of my paper, I'm now going to go into the center and start to spiral my curves towards my center dot. This will give the effect of a spiral and really enhance the 3D impact of my optical illusion. At this point, you can choose to be finished. However, I'm going to go in and add even more curved lines into my spaces. This is going to create even more depth and more design into my optical illusion. The more curved my lines are, the more accurate my optical illusion will be. I'm going to basically fill in as much empty or negative space as I can. And here, once I am all finished, I have my final optical illusion art piece. Hopefully you enjoyed making this optical illusion art with me. Come back tomorrow for some more ways to make optical illusions. I hope you have a wonderful day filled with rainbows and sunshine. Bye!